right, folks, I'm with Jamie from AllPro Roofing, and this is something that's interesting and new. Jamie, tell us about your product.
Well, here we have multiple different products here. We'll start over here with your rubber roofing. Now, most people come to us and ask us, what is rubber roofing? So now this is a recycled product that's made from tires. 2 polymers added into it, and it goes into a mold, 2 different types of mold. We either get the synthetic slate or we get your shake. So 2 different profiles, and it comes in 4 different colors. So we get your black, brown, gray, and driftwood. Now the difference between this and an asphalt shingle, this is made from pure rubber, where an asphalt shingle is going to be made from a different form of fiberglass and asphalt combined. So much different system. The longevity is here. This is a 50-year limited lifetime product. Realistically, probably going to see 50 years, unlike an asphalt shingle where they say it's good for 50 years, probably see 25 to 30 depending on the manufacturer and the install.
If you're lucky, yeah.
Exactly, right? We'll take a step this way. This is type 1 cedar shake. So compared to an asphalt shingle, there's no comparison there. So your cedar shake is a premium. You have different grades of cedar shake. So it starts from type 1, type 2, and type 3. This is a shingle where they're completely straight all the way across. When you get into a cedar shake, you'll notice there's more cupping in the product. This one here is a multi-width, so we have different shakes anywhere from as small as 3 inches all the way up to 12 inches. Now, depending on where your shakes go, you'll see that there's different sizing. This here is your king of roofing in the slate. So your slate roof systems we see on correctional buildings, government buildings, post offices, that's a 100-year roof system. With a slate roof, you're going to get at least 50 years before you have to do any maintenance on it, and then from there you look at yearly maintenance in the fall and the spring to make sure that your roof is going to actually be prolonging the slate to where it needs to go.
Jamie, on that point, a lot of people are going to ask, what kind of maintenance goes into a slate roof? Tell us a little bit about that.
So maintenance on a slate roof, it really depends on where you're located. Big thing with slates, they do crack, things falling aerially from them. The odd time you'll have issues with raccoons trying to scrape with them. You'll have animals that try to get underneath and pull it off, and what they'll do is they'll flake the shales off it, and then eventually it deteriorates the shake down to the point where if we have a hailstorm or something like that, it will start to crack away and chip. Simple maintenance though, all you do is literally get a slate puller, pull up the 2 nails from in here, pull your piece of slate down, put a hook in, put your new piece of slate in, and that's it. So it's minimal maintenance, but it's something that needs to be done yearly to ensure that the slate roof is actually going to achieve the 100-year lifetime that it needs to.
Awesome.
So there's a reason why slate roofing is the most expensive on the market, but it lasts the longest. So there's a reason for that.
Cool.
We get into these 2 products here. These are both synthetic slate and synthetic shake made of polyurethane. So your synthetic shake, these 2 were brought to the market to be a more economical price point than your real cedar, real slate. Longevity on the synthetic products compared to cedar is going to be longer on this product, on your synthetic shake. Your synthetic slate compared to real slate is not a comparison because your real slate's going to last, like I said, with proper maintenance, close to 100 years. Your warranty that you get with the polyurethane Da Vinci slate is 50 years. So much different warranty, much different price point. Traditionally we'll see slate's going to be used on, Victorian style homes, new custom style homes. Traditionally it can go on any roof, but the roof has to be engineered to accept the weight of slate. So that's where a lot of people will go with synthetic if their existing roof isn't engineered to take the weight of the slate.
Right.
You're about 500 to 600 pounds per square, depending on the thickness of the slate you go with. You're about 160 to 250 pounds per square, depending on the roof system you're putting down with the Da Vinci slate. Based on your underlays, your valleys, drip edges, things like that all contribute to the weight factor. With Da Vinci, with 600 pounds per square, we have to do engineered trusses, engineered plywood. If we're taking a existing house that, say, had Da Vinci on it, and we're going to put real slate on it, we need to bring in an engineer to make sure that we know that the house is, first of all, it's safe and it can accept the weight of that. And then we need to make sure that also the surroundings of the property isn't going to be damaged by slate. So the big thing with this is they do fall out. That's why maintenance is key once a year. But with a synthetic slate, 0 maintenance. So once the slate goes on, it's good. You can walk on it. 0 maintenance required for the synthetic slate. So a little bit different. Once the roof system is done with this, it's one and done. With the slate, you do have to come back and try to maintain that and make sure that you're going to get that 50-year lifetime. As far as these products comparing to shingles, multiple different price points. So like I said, you're starting at your average shingle roof is going to be about $6 a square foot. And then you're going to go from your shingle roof into your rubber roofing, which is EuroShield. Once again, all price points are depending on the house and the specifics, anywhere from $12 to $16 a square foot. Your cedar, you're going to be around, depending once again on the specifics and the price points, you're going to see around probably $20 to $30 per square foot. In your slates, all job specific, anywhere from about 35 to 55, depending on, are you using copper, lead-coated copper, what are your specifics on the job? When you move into your synthetics, and this is why, these were brought to the market because they're more affordable. Your synthetic shake and synthetic slate, depending on the specifics of the job, you're going to end up anywhere between 16 to 22, depending on the flashings and whatnot that you're using. So once again, is it copper flashings? Is it steel? Is it lead-coated copper? Multiple different factors that will contribute to that final price. And the benefit with these is you can be creative on these products as opposed to shingles, where shingle, you get your standard shingle and your cap shingles. With the EuroShield products, we can kind of mix and match. So if we have a house where there's a turret or a dormer, we can do all EuroShield slate on one, and then do shake on the turret if they want, or on the dormer. You can split it up. Where shingles, you don't really have that option to split up the product as much, just due to color variations. Much more options when you get into the synthetic products, as well as the real cedar and real slate, as well as rubber.
Very cool. And I think it's important to pick this piece up so people can really recognize what we're talking about here. It's literally like a tire material.
It is. So it's been the exact same mold the entire time since EuroShield brought their product out.
Very cool.
So you'll see too with the EuroShield product, every product that goes in has a tongue and groove section. So the EuroShield rubber roofing has the highest wind warranty on the market, and I'll show you why. Every single product when it gets installed in the EuroShield line has a tongue and groove lip. So that being said, you'll never ever get underneath that. So 160 mile an hour wind warranty, Miami-Dade tested for 2 hours consistently straight. So it's the highest wind warranty of any roofing product on the market.
All right, Jamie, thank you so much for your insights. If people want to get in touch, how do they get a hold of you?
You can reach out to us, www.allproroofinginc.com, or give us a phone call, 416-513-8919.
All right, awesome. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you very much for your time.